off to a great start. Yeah, I hope so. Test 1 2, mic check. Test, test, test. Checking it. 1 2. Cluster. Mic check 1 2. Test 1 2. Mic check. Test, test. Not sure if you can hear me. Test 1 2. Testing. Mic check. Check 1 2. Test, test. Testing, testing. Test 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2. Test, test. Test 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Test. Test 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2. Check 1 2. Oh. It's so complicated trying to do TV and radio through all these connections. Gray cable. Yeah, I got both headsets going into this splitter. It's like I'm splitting. It's the same way I did it last year, but it's complicated. Because we'll be streaming with no audio. I can't even get a hold of radio. I'm just gonna go TV only, and we just won't have radio. Well, we're streaming. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna try it again, yeah. Mic check 1 2. Test, test, test. Testing 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Test. Testing, testing. Mic check 1 2 3. Test 1 2. Anything? Test 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Testing, test. Test, test. Mic check 1 2. Testing 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Test 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2. Test 1 2 3. Mic check. Mic check. Test. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check. Check, 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 check.
Yada yada. Hello, hello. Yada yada. Okay,
You may not be able to hear with 2 ears.
I got one ear. That's fine.
I got one ear, I think. Test.
Test.
That you can hear me.
Yeah. Got a roster for me, man?
On that table right out there where you come in, there should be a roster. You may want to grab a roster and one of those men and women's poster schedules. I can control that a little bit.
Slim and fit and control, man. I see you, bro. You look like a cover girl.
Thanks. Well, I mean, everything was so rushed anyway, you know. Test 1 2, mic check.
Test, test, test.
All right. Got Randy up top.
TyRece down low.
Happy New Year and good afternoon, everyone, as we are here at H.O. Clemens Arena. Tim Stubbs.
TyRece Boone, how you doing?
Happy New Year, big guy.
Yeah, man, and a happy birthday, too, is what you kind of owe me. You know, I'm still waiting on my birthday gift. You never gave it to me.
All right, it's going to be one of those broadcasts. Well, welcome in, folks, as we are streaming live here this afternoon and tape delayed on UAPB TV. Southern University rolls in here to start off the new year for the Lady Lions as we are set for the opening tip for Coach Nate Kilbert's UAPB Lady Lions. They will control the opening tip as we are underway here. An early afternoon start here on this cold January Saturday. Lady Lions coming off a 9-point loss at Alabama State, winning one of the 3 to start the season on the road, but really turned the corner late last season, looking to build off of that as their first shot is not going to go.
Had to get a force inside there, just didn't work out on the inside by the big girl in the middle.
I already see some discrepancies on our roster and the actual numbers on the floor, which never fails.
Since it happened here, you know, it happened in football, so why shouldn't it happen here?
15-foot jumper is not going to go by Benson, and clearing the rebound is Ohanta.
You weren't kidding about these discrepancies here. We're trying to go a little bit different in each way.
Top of the key here, looking down low. And getting a nice feed inside was Ohanta, and she's going to draw the foul and shoot 2.
Excellent move.
She's the leader right now on the team and getting it done. This double-double and having some big games already this year.
You know, Ohanta has been really a stat stuffer all year long, and last year she did pretty well as well. So, I mean, I'm not surprised to see her trying to take the lead in the team.
First foul shot coming up here for Faith is good, as she's a 5'11" senior out of Houston, Texas, way of Southwestern Christian College. Had a big first season with the Lady Lions a year ago as she makes 1 of 2 to start this one. 8:45 and counting, first quarter here. 1-0, shot blocked underneath. Here
Excellent
comes
defense.
Bruton back on the other end in transition. Passes up the open 3 was Mohammed in the lane. Bruton some contact. She's going to draw the foul, and she's going to shoot 2, I believe.
Look at this. Finds the woman on the outside. She realizes she doesn't have the shot. Then refeeds it down the middle, way to drive the lane to draw the foul. That's an excellent move there.
First shot for Bruton is good. Another leader on the team. Ohanta is the muscle, if you will, and Bruton may be the heart.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I see it already.
We're going to build a complete player before the game's over with. And just 1 of 2 Lady Lions, 2 of 4 now from the foul line. There's an open 3 in the corner for Southern, and nothing but the bottom of the net for Scott.
Clean look there. Great pass to set that up for Scott.
Full court pressure here by Southern. And Ohanta now will get it to Bruton, and they'll back off.
One of the downsides of not having very many ball handlers on the team, you can already see it. Full court pressure is going to be a problem.
Pull-up jumper just inside the foul line by Darden's no good. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Going to go against UAPB.
Yeah, great effort there by Brianna Green of Southern University, picking up the rebound and then holding on to it, fighting for it. And that's what you get when you fight for the rebound there. You get good fouls.
Southern with the basketball, leading 3-2. Elbow jumper will not go this time by Green, and cleared by the Lady Lions. Bruton to push it ahead.
El Hansen on the box out there that set up that rebound. That's excellent moves on down low in the post.
Here's Bruton. Pull up from 12. In and out, no good. Rebound Southern. They'll push it. Flying the other way is Aubert. Nearly loses it.
Yeah.
Here on the baseline, they'll swing it back left side. 3 for Duncan. No good. Rebound cleared by Ohanta.
Great showing there on the defensive side by Bruton, able to get in the face but not foul at the same time.
So Bruton has set it up here. El Hassan now to Ohanta.
She turns at the foul line, now looks to get rid of it with 10 on the shot clock. A little too much traffic as both players were going for the ball, need some help.
That possession here.
5 to shoot. Ohanta will jack up the 3, misses it. And out of bounds off of Southern.
Excellent effort there by number 31, Catherine Darden, able to get a handle on the ball and realizes she can't have a handle on it, throws it off the defender. That's a classic basketball move right there. Keep possession for your team. And they have a new possession to set up after that pretty ugly possession that we just witnessed.
Trying to find their rhythm early here. Slow start, 3-2 Southern, leading by 1.
Defensive play, a little bit of offensive mistakes at the same time, but we could see it open up soon.
Ohanta thought about the open 15-footer from the wing, passes it up.
They're going to look to reset.
Now Bruton, look out, almost gets picked from behind. Good defense by Parson. Gets a screen out high by Darden. Kick out in the corner. El Hassan for 3 is good.
3 for 3. The last time Southern had the ball, they shot a 3. They actually return it.
5-3 Lady Lions back on top by a deuce. 6:25 to play here in the first quarter. Nice take left lane and out of bounds. Going to say last touch off of Ohanta with 18 on the shot clock.
Excellent block there coming off to help from the wing position. And able to come in and disrupt that shot. Great work by Ohanta. Make sure I got the pronunciations right.
Aubert, left wing, picked up by Bruton. Travel, cross, let's see. Well, maybe she carried, but they're going to inbound it underneath the basket. Not sure what the call was. As we have a player that's out of bounds for Southern that
looks to be shaken up.
Yeah, may have took a hit there. I was shielded by the official, couldn't see it.
Right, as am I at this angle.
And 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. They may have a timeout, or they may be coming our way to look to see if it was a flagrant foul or something. We'll see if we have something for them. Hold on 1 second.
They're looking to see whether contact was made underneath the basket. And seem to have Brianna Green making a cut into the basket and then making her way out of bounds. Oh. It doesn't look to be any sort of contact. Oh, wait. There might have been a loose arm coming off when you came to set the screens on the inside. Let's see what happened. On the replay, she dumps it off. Comes to set a screen. And then as they slow it down, she gets bumped. It looks like an elbow might have caught her somewhere in the nose, but it's unclear. Let's see what the referee calls. I mean, you know, with the phantom uppercut. Didn't seem to be a foul in the play, but I just wonder what they'll call as we look back one more time. Oh, I guess they're not. Okay, that's cool. Oh. Well, what'd you get the call? I don't know if I was supposed to talk to you.
All righty then. We are back. I was having to operate the replay for the officials. I didn't really see anything there. I don't know. Maybe she got grazed. off of a screen as there's a missed shot here. I think they just called a play on or ordinary foul, if they even called a foul, but it didn't seem like there was any much contact at all. But anyway, here's Southern with a steal. Losing it in transition and turning it over was Duncan, and Lady Lions take it right back.
You can see Duncan is visibly frustrated with that missed opportunity that time.
El Hassan here on the left wing.
Ohana looking to cut.
Darden, nothing there. 10 to shoot for the Lady Lions, leading by 2 here with 5:20 to go first quarter and a turnover.
Excellent hedge there by Southern, and that set up that turnover.
Parson.
3-man block.
Got to get it blocked, but a foul's going to be called. 2 Lady Lions in there on the block, but they're going to get the foul.
Probably on the third that went up in the air and got her.
El Hassan's going to get her second personal. She has both fouls for the Lady Lions. So free throws coming up here for Courtney Parson, a 5'7" junior guard out of Fort Lauderdale, or actually Fort Lauderhill, Florida, at a Dillard High School, but they have 2 Fort Lauderdales, and they also have a Fort Lauderdale. I don't know if, I think that may be a typo.
I don't know, man. You know, they
have a Dillard High School in Fort Lauderhill and a Dillard High School in Fort Lauderdale.
Maybe that might have been a typo.
Sorry, I didn't need to get all Sherlock Holmes on you there, but just trying to make sure one equals 2. Yeah? Okay. 5-5 after the free throws.
Look at the trap.
And
that's going to be backcourt.
It is, but Lady Lions
did cross and then come back with it.
They were thinking it was knocked in the backcourt by Southern, but the officials right on top of it.
Yeah, now they're really looking to dial up the defensive pressure here in the early in the first quarter.
Parson, the little hesitation and go off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, stick back is no good.
Not a lot of boxing out in this particular situation. A lot of just jumping, ping-ponging, not ping-ponging, pogoing. And it hasn't quite worked out on the rebounding side. They are being out-rebounded just a bit by Southern, but they haven't had to pay for it yet.
We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one here. 5-5 our score, first quarter, 4:51 to play. Lady Lions of UAPB hosting Southern University. Happy New Year. .451 to go here, first quarter. First conference home game for the Lady Lions, hosting Southern here. Early start to this when we tipped it off at 1 o'clock. Had some winter weather come through early yesterday morning, and because of some road conditions, they moved up the start from 5 to 1 in this ball game as an air ball and a 3, but perfect
catch
timing there for Southern, as they're going to get an and 1 off of an air ball. Samantha Duncan caught it, laid it in, drew the foul.
See, what you call an air ball, I like to call an aerial pass in that situation. And so give the unregistered assist to the air ball lead.
8-5 after the three-point play for Southern. They lead it by 3. 4:40 to go here, first quarter. Bruton with some pressure, needs some help. Ohanta's got it right side, now back out high here near midcourt.
Really turning up the pressure.
Yeah, that great pressure defense by Southern. Trying to cause some problems. Muhammad for three, kind of rushed that one a bit. Short on it, no good. Loose basketball.
Could go anyway.
And
they're going to go.
Yeah, going to stay with UAPB. 4:20 to play here in the first quarter. Slow start to this one, 8-5.
Yeah, but it's been all defensive pressure. I mean, that's what the story has been all game long, or at least the first quarter, turning up the pressure with the full court press and the half court trap. Classic college strategy there.
Set to inbound is Tiffany Murdoch, the senior out of Malvern, Arkansas, who just checks in for the first time. Here's Murdoch. Top of the key, Ohanta. Now she'll take the three and misses. Loose basketball, rebound. It's going to be hustled down there by Noelle Taylor.
A lot more hustle on the rebounds in recent plays. Good to see that.
Ball fake, foul on the dribble to the right there, and it's going to be on Southern. First foul for Tamaya Butler, and that's the third team foul for the Lady Jaguars.
A bit ticky-tack, but I'll take it as long as it's on our side.
Here's Bruton, top of the key. Now she'll set it up with Murdoch. Working around the perimeter here. Good backdoor cut. Taylor in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Darden's got it, misses it. How about a third chance? Taylor misses again. And finally controlled by Southern. They'll push it ahead in transition. Off the foot and out of bounds. Going to go back to UAPB, but the Lady Lions had a plethora of chances.
You know, as you said, they did have a plethora of chances, but what I like about it is they kept hustling throughout the play, and that was kind of missing in the first half of this quarter. So, I mean, progress is being made for sure. Adjustments.
Alexis Bryson, first time of the ball game for UAPB. Memphis, a junior out of Memphis, Barton County Community College. 5'5" guard. She has it top of the key here. Picked up by Scott. Out to Taylor. They'll work it right side to Murdoch. 15 to shoot. Ooh. In the lane, the kick out. Deflected, right back. Bryson to Ohanta for three is good.
That's going to be counted as two, actually.
Toe on the line for Ohanta.
But worked out in the end. Great. You can tell the adjustment that has been made on the sideline there. A lot more movement on the off the ball by UAPB.
Scott, 17-footer right wing, no good. And another tough rebound by Ohanta. They'll push it ahead here. Bryson. Left side to Murdoch. Lady Lions down one with the basketball. 2:20 to go here in the first. 8-7, Southern by one. Nice cut to the basket and off the glass and good.
It's a bit of a revolving door play. Two in, come up. Backdoor cut around there. That's nice.
Murdoch with the two. Lady Lions back on top by a point. 9-8. 17-footer, nothing but net. Brianna Green.
Things starting to open up now.
Pressure. Murdoch needs help, throws it away. And the easy two off the steal for Skylar Aubert.
And that's the power of pressure.
12-9 Southern. Approaching a minute and a half left here in the first. Southern leads by 3. Darden. Kick out to Bryson. Ohanta. Right side of the lane is fouled, and I believe she's going to shoot a pair here.
Yes, she is there. Great job by Ohanta faking the shot, getting the defender to overcommit, and they was able to open up a lane to the basket and pick up the foul there. Hard nose, tough sledding there.
First shot, a little too strong off the back of the iron.
A little too much power on it, but you know, free throws. I was never really good at free throws in high school. They called me Baby Shaq for a reason. It wasn't because I was tall.
Second one is good for Ohanta. Pulls the Lady Lions to within 2. Ohanta now with 4 points for the Lady Lions. Here is Southern. 3 wide open in the corner is good. The third 3 of the game for Southern, and Jaden Towner hits this one.
You can see the inside-out play when they get into the half-court set. Oh, no.
Another turnover here off the pressure. Southern leads it by 5. Now make it 7. Samantha Duncan with the bucket. 7-point lead for Southern, their largest.
When they get the ball into half court, they've been doing rather well, but once that pressure gets to them, though, it has been causing some problems in the backfield.
Bryson, the drive, needs some help. And gonna have a tie up here off the deflected pass. Alternating possessions gonna stay with Pine Bluff.
I need to get my terminology right. I called it backfield. I meant to say backcourt. Still in football mode.
From football to the hardwood here. Got to make those adjustments. And stripped. Nice save there by Taylor, and the 3 at the buzzer is no good. As we are at the end of the first quarter. No?
Actually, the shot clock.
Shot clock. We're approaching the end of the first quarter, but we still have 15 seconds left here. And a 7-point lead as Southern's given the Lady Lions problems with their pressure, and they hit another one. Their 4th 3 of the first quarter have opened up a 20-10 lead. That's now an 8-0 run for Southern. Now that's the end of the first quarter, and Southern doubling up the Lady Lions 20-10. We'll be right back after this timeout. You're watching UAB TV Sports. Lady Lions and Southern back in a moment. All right. Back inside of H.O. Clements Arena here. 20-10 our score. As I can't hear myself now, we had another replay situation with the officials, and moving a lot of our wires around has messed our audio up, so.
Yeah, that's just how it is sometimes.
Don't know. Test, mic check.
Test, test.
Test, test. Testing, mic check, test.
Mic check, mic check.
Well, we just won't be able to hear ourselves, but we'll just assume that our TV and streaming audience can hear us. I'm not sure. We'll just have to roll with it.
Assuming, you know,
And I
it's
can't really hear
actually
you,
good in this
so.
situation. I'm just going to have to scoot up a little bit closer to you, huh?
8:37 to play here in the second quarter. 22-12, Lady Lions down by 10. They came over to check that Ohata 3 around the 3-minute mark to see if it was a 2 or a 3. I think they called it a 2.
They did.
The
Yep.
replay showed to me
That it was a 3.
that it was a 3, but I don't think they changed it. I don't know if they saw what I saw, but
I think it might have.
I thought it should have been a 3 from looking at the replay, but
I think it might have been a. All
Not
right,
enough
we got it
evidence?
now. Let's try not to make the same mistake again. Type of deal.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
If we end up losing by 1, then maybe that should change. I don't know, but
8:31 to go. Second quarter, 22-13, 9-point lead here for Southern. Shot clock down to 10 here. Got a whistle and an offensive foul. Don't have a number 45 on our roster, but
yeah,
we
you
have a
can't
44,
shove.
but not a 45. So
That's
not
weird.
sure.
All right. Yeah, a little bit of a shove on that play, but they're going to still dial up that defensive pressure, full court pressure.
Eight. 8:05 to go here. Second quarter, 22-13, Lady Lions with the basketball down by 9.
Got her
Rolling
on the
by
half
left
spin.
side was Bruton and missed the easy layup. You gotta take advantage of those.
Yeah, you know, you got her on the half spin there. Drove the lane, but didn't go opposite hand. Tried to do the right hand scoop, didn't quite work out for her.
Kick out wide open 3 is good. The fifth
That's
3 of the
happened.
game for Southern as they continue to stay red hot from downtown. Brianna Green connects on that one.
And it's always been the corner, the inside driving the lane, then kick out has been a regular part of the recipe book of the playbook of Southern.
Kai Richardson has checked in the game. It's her first time in the game.
So the turnaround
Wide open look.
off the right rim.
No good by Shavers, and then lost out of bounds. Gonna say last touch by Southern.
Adjustment number 1 has been constructed, and it has been the the rebounding has been really increased. The effort on rebounding has really increased now. And Shania Hatter checking in. The forward out of Cuero, Texas. Looks for the shot on the inside, not gonna happen.
Well, the game's lost its flow a little bit here as Southern trying to add on to their 12-point lead.
Yeah.
And again, an open look at a 3. They pass up the shot, but the extra pass is going to result in an easy 2 underneath. And Southern's now opened up a 14-point lead.
Courtney Parson Really educated pass in through the passing lane there. Threatened with a three.
Shavers
dump
will
it
throw it
inside.
out high here as Bruton will set it up. 27-13. Southern in control with 6:10 to play here, second quarter. Open jump shot, nothing but net from the left side for the Lady Lions, Shania Hatter, freshman out of Cairo, Texas.
Excellent jump shot by her. Open shot. She didn't take it. She didn't waste that opportunity.
Green misses the open look this time. Now Bruton trapped near her own sideline. Good hands by Green on the steal. Going to lead into a 2-on-1 easy layup.
The pressure has not been adjusted to yet, and it's been really tearing the Lady Lions apart.
29-15, Southern getting it done with their pressure defense and knockdown threes. Leading by 14, more
Shaps
pressure here at
and
midcourt.
backcourt.
Tie-up's gonna
Actually, they're going to call a jump ball there.
stay with UAPB. In the alternating possession with 5:18 to play second quarter.
They've tried slowing down to let the pressure come to them. They've tried trying to blast through it. Neither of them have worked. And Southern has really got them tied up in their spider's web, if you will.
Be careful with those spider webs. Right side. Richardson shot blocked out of bounds emphatically by Lyric Scott.
Emphatic block that time. He almost took out a couple of our cheerleaders. But excellent move there on the smaller offensive
8 to
player.
shoot here. Good pass, easy two off the inbound to Tracity Totten. They'll set it up, leading by 12. Halfway mark of the second quarter, gonna have a foul on Kai Richardson. And reach in there, goes against Richardson, against Tamaya Butler, and gonna have a media timeout here. With 4:59 to play, second quarter, Southern leading the Lady Lions of UAPB by a score of 29-17. .456 to play. Here in the second quarter, Southern leading by 12. Missed the first shot, but they're going to stick with it. It's going to result in 2 free throws here for Southern with 4:49 to play before halftime, and Southern in control up 29-17. TyRece, this was a very close game, 12-10, and all of a sudden 8-0 spurt there by Southern, led by their pressure defense. They knocked down a couple of threes, and this went from a tight game to Southern taking full control.
Yeah, they need to find a way to break that pressure, whether it be a lot of high speed, try to get to half court as quickly as possible, or slow down, let the pressure come to them, and then try to pass their way out of it. Neither have worked so far, but they need to choose one and stick with it.
One more shot coming up here for Thompson, and she gets the roll on the second. Makes it 30-17, Southern by 13. Their largest lead's been 14. With 4:59 to go here before halftime. Long home run pass on the other end here, trying to save it is Totten. She's able to do so.
That's another way to do it. Go for the secondary break.
Totten, a freshman out of Itta, Mississippi, and to Greenwood High School, just up the road from Itta. Off the steal again, shot up, no good. Long list of those great Tottens there from the Itta area.
Exactly.
Of course, Willie Satellite Totten, one of the names on Rice Totten Stadium, or Totten Rice Stadium. You've heard of Jerry Rice.
Of course. No,
Totten was his quarterback.
Really?
At Southern. Willie Satellite Totten, and of course the brother of Roger Totten here from UAPB, and let Totten over the technology services here on campus. So
a lot of great Tottens here in the UAPB system, that's for sure.
You better believe it. A steal. Southern, we've said that a lot here in the first half. Left-handed layup, no good.
Effort.
A lot of contact there.
A lot of contact, and
for both players. And yeah, really letting them play on. And
you know, I like that kind of refereeing, but it's got to be consistent on both sides.
Tie-up's going to stay with Southern this time with 4:04 to go before halftime, and Lady Jags leading by 13. They'll inbound it here, new shot clock.
Now, one thing that UAPB can try to take advantage of is the fact that when the Lady Jags have been doing the pressure defense, they've been missing out on these easy layup opportunities, especially on the left-hand side. If they can find a way to start a run, they can keep it going for a while.
And shot rejected by Hatter. Ball loose on the floor now. Everybody.
It's a mad brawl. It's like a mosh pit out there.
A loose fumble in football. Big pile up there, and it's going to go back to UAPB. We've had
high effort.
4 or 5 tie-ups here in the first half.
You know, high effort, high energy, a lot of contact and movement. This is pure basketball except for that play right there.
Another steal off the pressure on the inbound leads to a easy 2, and that was Lyric Scott this time. She has her first 2 in the game, and the lead's up to a game-high 15 for Southern.
They got to find a way to ease up on these mistakes that they've been making on this pressure defense. It's really hard because your eyes are being blocked by blue jerseys all over the place, but you've got to find the open women.
So the pressure defense causing Coach Nate Kilbert's team a lot of problems here in the first half. We haven't received any stats or anything like that, so I'm not sure
how many steals exactly, but I think it's going to be on the upper side of 10.
Bruton's going to bring it up here with 3:40 to play before halftime. And more pressure, of course, by Southern. Why not? And more problems. Cannot get the ball ahead. Leads to chaos, and somehow Bryson gets it back, and she's harassed and stolen away.
They got to come back and help on that kind of play.
The lob and the layup there by Southern. Beautifully done. And the basket by Green. She's got 6. Hatter needs some help. Now Bruton will bring it up, but again, the pressure defense.
At least it's one person pressure instead of 2.
Creating opportunities through the chaos. Ohanta, open three, no good. That was the first open look in a long time.
It really, it's one of the first times they've gotten past half court in quite a bit too.
Lead at 17 as the pass was knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Southern with 2:49 to play before halftime. 34-17, Southern doubling up the Lady Lions here in the first half. They led 20-10 at the end of one. Turn around, 12-footer is good on the baseline. Brianna Green, she's got 8 first half points.
They've been using and abusing this as pressure defense, and then now they're starting to execute on the half-court offense as well as the fast break, so it's not looking good for the Lady Lions, that's for sure.
Left side, Mohammed, 10 to shoot now. Nice take by Ohanta, the left-handed layup.
Ohanta, like you said, the drive, the muscling her way into the lane there and getting the first points in quite a bit for the Lady Lions.
Here on the right side, Scott to take the three this time, no good. A rare miss from downtown for Southern, and out of bounds. They will retain possession with 1:53 remaining before halftime, and shot clock basically reset here at 30.
This kind of pressure that we're seeing from the Lady Jags is kind of exhausting, not only to watch, but to be a part of. I mean, I remember when I was playing in high school, they do that all the time, and I ended up on the bench exhausted after only a couple minutes, so you can only imagine what these ladies have been going through.
Here's Parson working on Taylor. Nice pass to Green off the glass and good.
Got her with the that hesitation dribble.
38-19 now, Southern, with 90 seconds left before halftime.
Trying to shimmy, walking the tightrope there.
In the corner, Ohanta's going to get called for the travel. She tried the little ball fake and drive, but
did one with her hands and one with her foot at the same time.
They want you to start that move with a dribble.
Yeah.
And it's natural for players just to take off.
Get that second step in before the ball hits the floor. That is definitely a trouble.
That gets called quite a bit on all levels of basketball.
Maybe not the professional level.
Not so much, because they rarely call travel on anything in the pros anyway. As a three, top of the key is good, and a wide open look. Jaden Towner, she's got 6, and the lead up now 41-19, under a minute to play first half. Mohammed pull up from the foul line is good.
Excellent move by Mohammed, my bad. Driving, recognizing she has space, pulling up from the elbow.
Her first 2. Green, a little turnaround, no good. Gets her own rebound and it's going to draw the foul.
Now they're trying to rush them out of the stadium now. Fast breaks have been coming in, or at least secondary breaks off of the makes. You got to get back on defense to combat that. And they're taking advantage of the fact that they are not as fast as they probably should be, or as fast as the Jaguars are.
41-21, doubling up the Lady Lions. They led 20-10 after the first quarter, and
the trend
almost
has
identical here in the second quarter.
The trend has been continued, and you can really credit that to the excellent full court pressure defense that we have seen from the Lady Jags.
Green knocks in both free throws. She's the leading scorer for Southern, now with 12 points. And it is 43-21, Southern in cruise control heading in to the halftime break.
You call it cruise control. They'll still have high pressure like they're behind by 20.
Yeah, it has caused a lot of havoc for the Lady Lions. Bryson able to get it across this time to Ohanta. Much better job that time beating the press. 15 seconds left here before halftime. Lady Lions can hold for the final shot. Bryson loses it, now gets it back. Pull up 3, no good. Battle for the rebound. Southern's got it, 4 seconds left. At the buzzer is off the glass to the right, no good by Tamaya Butler, and we are at halftime. 43-21, Southern leads it over the Lady Lions at the break.
Check, check. Mr. Cox leads, makes his free throw, leads a three-pointer, and it is over. That was quick. Seems like he may have played basketball or something before. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, to our winner, Mr. Austin Cox. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for coming out to Green Day here at the H.O. Clemens Arena. And just a reminder, the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership will bring two latest celebrities here to campus this year. On February 6th, Mr. Spike Lee will be here at the H.O. Clemens Arena at 10:30 a.m. here at the K.L. Johnson Hyper Complex. Doors will open at 9 o'clock a.m. Also, coming in March, Judge Pink Jenkins. She will be here at 10:30 a.m. also at the John McGlenn Ross Theater, halfway Howard Fine Arts Auditorium. Doors will open at 9:30 a.m. Also, a big congratulations goes out to the Southwestern Athletic Conference SWAC Men's Basketball Player of the Week, Mr. Martavius McKnight. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Martavius McKnight for his outstanding performance during week 9 of the regular season. McKnight averaged 26.5 points per game, including a game-high 29 points on 10 of 18 shooting from the field and made 6 of 9 free throws in a 69-62 road victory over Alabama A&M this past Saturday. The junior guard has also had 6 boards, 5 steals, and 2 assists, and hit 3 of 5 three-pointers. So once again, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the Player of the Week, SWAC's Player of the Week, Martavius McKnight. Also, ladies and gentlemen, here's something new from UAPB Dining Services. During tonight's game, you'll see Dining Services hosts roaming through the stands, taking your food and refreshment orders, so you don't have to miss a single minute of the exciting games. It's something new, just
right, we are back here in H.O. Clements Arena here at the UAPB Hyper Complex as the PA system is finally, yeah, you could feel that one there. I'm trying to get the audio working over on the PA system, and Tim Stubbs and TyRece Boone here at 43-21 halftime score. Southern's going to inbound it, but that pressure defense really causing the Lady Lions a lot of problems there in the first half.
They have a history of having trouble with that, and they are really being exploited right now. Let's see if the adjustments have been constructed in halftime.
Turnaround will not go by Green, but Green's going to get the second chance. Let's see. Yeah, it was Green. She's got 14 points to lead all scorers in the ball game now for Southern, as their lead has grown to 24 here early third quarter. Muhammad flashing out for it is Darden. A little scoop off the glass is good on the right side.
No, normally I don't see those scoops working out as well as that one did right there, rolling off the front rim and falling right into the net.
Here on the right elbow, good look down low, counted and one. Basket for Brianna Thompson, but a beautiful feed there by Green, and it's 47-23.
Ella Hansen got really shedded there on that screenplay from the cut. And by the time she got to the ball, it was just a little bit too late. Ended up running directly into him.
Free throw coming up here. Trying to complete the three-point play and will not get the roll. No good. That was Thompson. Here's more pressure by Southern. They get it to Darden and misses the easy two off the glass. Here's Southern the other way.
That's one you got to put in.
Have to make the easy ones, and because they don't come very often.
Especially today when you have pressure like this.
Green fouled on the drive. Brianna Green, the 5'11 senior out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Well, she's been a handful today. She's got 14 points.
Going to call that one on the ground.
Going to call it on Aya El Hassan, the sophomore from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And she'll check out of the ball game as freshman Shania Hatter. Another whistle here on the inbound, and the fouls are starting to pile up here. The Lady Lions already 3 fouls called on them here in the first 90 seconds of the second half.
And that's another problem that they don't need stacked on top of the problems they're dealing with already. You can't get into foul trouble in this section of the game, especially when you're down so much and you have to have a lot of points to make up for.
Second shot is good. 49-23, all Southern. 8:34 to go, second quarter. Lady Lions looking to chip into this big lead, one bite at a time. They say that's how you eat the big elephant. You can't eat it all in one bite, but one bite at a time.
And I think their first bite was right then when they got it to half court. Now they just got to take the second one that's making the bucket.
And Bruton, a nice move, missed it, gets it back, goes up strong off the glass and good.
Good job by Bruton, not giving up on the play and able to take that second bite, as I was saying.
49-25.
Looking like a 1-3-1 zone. Oh, my bad. 2-1-2, my bad, zone.
It's a travel, little bunny hop. And it's going to give it back to the Lady Lions, down by 24 with 7:53 to play here early third quarter.
2-1-2, that's a 2-3 zone alternative there to try and slow down all the shots on the inside they've been making, as well as the three-point ball.
Hatter from 15, no good this time.
First half, she got a nice mid-range shot, tried again, but this time was a little bit rushed.
Top of the key, Southern will set it up. Now they're working right side. Kick out.
I'm liking this 2-3 they got going on here. It's really slowing down dribble coordination.
There's a three right wing, no good, cleared by Taylor.
They're trying to force them to beat them with the three ball, and it's working out so far.
To Mohammed, long on the three. Green will clear it, push it ahead for Southern.
A lot of these shots by UAPB have been rushed just a bit. They need to just get them in rhythm.
3 minutes have gone by here in the quarter. Open look in the corner for three. Not this time for Duncan. Rebound Taylor. She'll push it ahead this time, left side of the floor. Needs help, deflected. Hatter's got it. Now Bruton will force a tough pass to Darden, deflected out of bounds. Going to stay with UAPB with 17 to shoot.
Need a little bit more steam on that pass if you're going to go through such a tight passing lane as that one was. Didn't have enough, and it got deflected out of bounds. Luckily, not another turnover. Because now they're not being pressured as hard because they're forcing the ball up the floor quickly. And that's one of the ways I was speaking on earlier of how to beat the pressure.
Nice look again. Darden misses the two, however. The Lady Lions, the second time on the inbound, they've got a good look.
Got to use that backboard, man.
Deflected out of bounds by Mohammed, but Lady Lions have missed about 4 or 5 easy looks at the basket here today, and those will drive a coach crazy.
Exactly. On the positive side, though, defensively, they've been looking really solid so far in the early goings of the second half.
Open look left side for three, not this time by Scott. Knocked out of bounds by Hatter.
Got to get two hands on the ball when you go up for the rebound. That's one of the things that I was yelled at a lot when I was playing. Got one hand on the ball and ended up swatting it out of bounds instead of getting.
So we've established, struggled from the foul line and yelled at a lot.
Yeah.
But
that sounds like a lot of my athletic career. But, you know, I guess that's how I got my knowledge. It was just drilled into my skull.
That's a travel that time on Courtney Parson. Very similar to what Ohanta did in the first half.
Yeah. Tried to do the
Got to put it on
fake.
the floor first. 6:04 to go here, third quarter, 49-25. 24-point lead for Southern. Lady Lions trying to get something going and make a game of this. Right now, down big. Good look to Hatter. Little hesitation. May have shuffled her feet as she was anticipating the contact, but they're going to call the foul instead.
Yeah, still able to get to the line. Hatter, you know, hesitated a little bit. Like you said, she was trying to get the rotation and pass it out instead of going straight up. She had an open look. Got to be a little more confident on the inside. Go ahead and take the contact.
First shot is good.
Excellent, excellent free throw shot.
Freshman from Cuero, Texas.
Cuero. I think, I'm not even sure.
5:48 to play. Third quarter.
Nice.
And the freshman from Cuero knocks it in. You got to roll the R's.
Yeah, definitely.
49-27. 5.5 to go, third quarter. All Southern with the basketball, right side. Strong drive, nothing there, good defense.
They're really trying to work the ball around. That's how you beat a zone defense, especially 2-3.
Pull up from the left elbow, no good. Offensive rebound, they'll reset it.
That's one of the weaknesses of 2-3. It's hard to get a defensive rebound.
Baseline jumper from 15, them in and out, no good. Another offensive rebound, my goodness.
We gotta crash the boards if we're gonna do a 2-3 zone.
Good ball movement here. Open three left side, no good. And just took it away from Murdoch. And Green throws it up blindly off the glass and gets it to go.
That's about 4 or 5 offensive rebounds on that one play alone, and that's another one of the problems they have to deal with.
Southern can do no wrong. Beating the press leads to an easy 2 for Ohanta. Nice job that time by the Lady Lions.
It seems as soon as they solve one problem, another one pops up.
51-29 Southern. 4:20 to play. 3 right wing, nothing but net for Alaric Scott. And
not enough pressure on that three-point shot, and they're going to call a timeout.
She's got 5. That's her first 3. 4:10 to play. Media timeout. 54-29 Southern leads it big over the Lady Lions here. Third quarter action from H.O. Clemens Arena. .410 to play, third quarter. Tim Stubbs, TyRece Boone in the house.
How do you do? How do you do?
Happy New Year to everyone. This cold Saturday started early for this one. Typically a 5 p.m. start here on Saturdays at home conference games for the women, but it's some bad weather yesterday and we've pushed it up. Got the word late yesterday night or last night and made some adjustments at the last minute. Started this one at 1 o'clock.
Destiny
Nice.
Bruton. Oh my, Bruton.
Bruton with the take and
hesitation, crossover, spin back.
Yeah, with the sweet 2 there for Destiny.
Look like a little bit of street ball there.
54-31. Here's the southpaw 3, right wing, no good. Spun out that time for Duncan. Back on the other end, trying to get Ohanta. Body twisted in the air as the pass was behind her. And another turnover for UAPB.
They're in such a hurry to
Now
break the press.
Media timeout right after the last timeout, so we'll take a timeout.
All right, sure.
54-31, 3:29 to play. Third quarter, all Southern right now.
It's something new just for you. Brought to you by Services.
Southern will inbound it here, leading 54-31, 3:25 to play here, third quarter. So Reverse it right side baseline. Pull up from 15 is good for Southern Samantha Duncan.
And now it looks like they may have gotten used to the 2-3.
More pressure here by Southern. Lady Lions do a better job beating the pressure here. And for the most part, done a better job the first 7 minutes here of the second half. But caused a lot of problems in the first half.
And Bruton looking to ISO once again. It's worked out for the Gold Lions, or the Lady Lions so far.
Trying to get it to Hatter.
Pick and fade.
On the right block, Ohanta will take the contested three, maybe partially blocked as did not draw iron. Duncan, cross-court pass, it goes, open three, left side, no good by Towner. Hatter the rebound. Here's Muhammad, she'll...
Does not have numbers.
Yeah, she'll slow up, nearly lost it as she dribbled it off her foot. Now Bruton, nice pass, but
look for
Ohanta off her fingertips and out of bounds.
That was a good pass by Bruton. And she's been really working hard, like you said in the early stanza of this contest, the heart of the team, and you can see how she's been working, trying to find people, trying to make plays herself, even if she has to. Really proving herself to be a leader on this top squad, even though there is a rather large deficit.
Approaching the 2-minute mark here, third quarter, 56-31. Southern in control, up 25. 15 to shoot. Pull up in the lane. Now they'll kick it out. Right side. Duncan hits another three. Samantha Duncan, the senior from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. She's got 15 points in the game, and the lead is up to 28.
It's not looking quite nice. It's not looking nice right now. It's been a lot of problems that the Lady Lions have had to deal with.
And a steal here.
That's one of them.
Anticipating the pass was a Lyric Scott, and
fighting for the ball there.
Loose ball. Let's see, you're gonna have a tie-up. It's gonna stay with Pine Bluff. Getting on the floor for the Lady Lions was Shanna Shavers, freshman right here out of Pine Bluff, Watson Chapel.
Also played by a freshman. You gotta love to see that. Trying to earn herself a consistent part of this squad. As
part of that state championship Watson Chapel Wildcat team. Of course, that's my alma mater.
Of course.
Wildcats, baby. Gonna have a foul here out high near the point. It's gonna go against Southern. Their second team foul, first personal on Brianna Thompson. 1:20 to play, third quarter, 59-31 Southern with the big lead. Here's Bryson. Another
peek how
foul.
far out that she's guarding the ball handler.
Good 35 feet from the basket here.
Exactly. It's like, you know, I don't think you're guarding Steph Curry. I don't know if it's necessary to guard her all the way out there. But, yeah, I mean, you can't argue with the results.
Just over a minute to go here in the third, and Southern not backing down with their defense. Just strong, hard man-to-man right here. Ohanta, nice take off the glass and good.
Absolutely excellent move by Ohanta. Driving the lane and getting the leaner.
Three in the corner, not this time.
Good shakedown.
Another long rebound offensive board for Southern.
Close out, that's it.
Another three left side and another miss as Southern's gotten a little colder here in the second half from three, but the offensive rebounds have bailed them out and have found the baseline, I believe, on Ohanta.
Yeah, tried to take the charge there, but the feet were moving just a little bit. The need for that to be called there. So
28 seconds left here in the third. Southern will inbound it. Leading by 26. 59-33. Shot clock is off. They can hold for the final shot, but instead they'll get an easy drive and dish, and
just great ball movement.
Assist by Scott, and the basket by Thompson, sharing the sugar right there.
Almost like a hockey play on that play right there.
And again, a long ways from the basket. Tamaya Butler's going to get called for a hand check or a reach in. That's her third foul in a row here.
And, you know, she's really playing that hands-on defense, and they're going to call that every time. You can't keep your hands on them. Now she's making a show of it a bit.
10 seconds. Bryson in trouble, taken away. Relentless pressure leads to a run out and a layup for Southern. That's how we end the third quarter of play. 63-33 and a 30-point lead for Southern at the end of 3 over UAB. We'll be back in a moment. As we start the fourth quarter, 63-33. The M4's jamming. That's been the bright spot of this game. But the 30-point deficit going into the fourth quarter.
Trap again.
Not so much. Yeah, it's been constant pressure. Off the glass, will not go. At a good look at it there, did Tracity Totten, but Southern with the basketball up by 30.
There's
almost a steal, but a reach-in foul is going to be called on Mohammed. It's going to be her first team foul number 1 here in the quarter.
See, here's the thing, right? You'd love to counter pressure with pressure, but the problem is when you're missing shots and getting the ball stolen, you're not setting up a full court press. You have to run back on defense and try to stop them from getting easy too, which they have not done all this time.
It's going to be a travel. She had the open 3. Scott wanted to shoot it in rhythm instead of off the pass. She took a dribble, but she took a step before the bounce, called for steps, and another turnover. Still no stats. They say low ink in the printer.
Low ink on the printer,
the old low ink in the printer trick there, and we have no stats to give. We apologize.
But I can throw some estimates out there.
Yeah, we have some guesstimates for you, but nothing solid.
I can tell you what the story is. The story has been turnovers.
We know the score, and we know the fouls and a few of the points per player, but there's a miss there by Southern. These are things we talk about in a 30-point game here as we start the fourth, unfortunately. But all kidding aside, Lady Lions will have to learn from this game and go back to the drawing board. They're going to have to, first thing that's going to stand out to Coach Kilbert, obviously, are the turnovers and dealing with that pressure that has caused a lot of turnovers and easy opportunities for Southern today, and they've taken advantage of it.
You sure are right. I mean, as the Lady Lions are offense there, 15-footer.
Open look, Totten misses left side.
The number one thing they're going to have to do is deal with that pressure. I mean, that's what most of the problems have been coming
Scott
from.
For 3.
The second is taking advantage of easy opportunities.
Scott now with 8 points in the ball game. With just over 8 minutes to play here, fourth quarter, and it's 66-35. We'll have men's action coming up for you shortly after this one, as the UAPB men's team off to a sizzling 3-0 start in conference play. And off the heels of a 94-68, 26-point win at Alabama State last Monday night. And so we'll have that one for you here in just a little while, as Southern's going to get it back. Was it a shot clock violation or just
a jump ball, but not
another tie? We've had several tie-up situations today.
I mean, it shows a lot of effort. That's what I like. It shows a lot of effort on both sides of the ball. Good physical basketball being played right now.
Top of the key now, left side.
Still rocking that 2-3, but not without Hatter in the middle.
Trying to dump it to the foul line area and knocked away, stolen by UAPB, and now a foul on Southern as the Lady Lions were trying to advance the basketball.
Scott on the foul that time around.
It's going to be her second foul. And team foul number 2. Yeah, the scoreboard, it's very helpful. You have your player numbers, how many fouls and points they have.
Oh, that's good to know. Good to know.
So you get a little bit of stats, but you don't get everything. You don't get rebounds, assists, turnovers, things of that nature, but field goal percentage. But, you know, you get a few little nuggets there, and easy 2 underneath. Nice look there by Butler, and the easy 2 for Southern. They lead 68-35, 6:45 to play here in the fourth.
Now they're rocking the 2-3 zone.
El Hassan right side. Kai Richardson, she'll take the 3, and off the back of the iron, no good. Totten the rebound, stick back.
Excellence, excellence. I love offensive rebounds. We're seeing it here. There are building blocks to build off of. You know, they have the offensive rebound game after a little bit of motivation by the coach, of course. And it's just been turnovers. That's been the major story here.
Shot no good by Southern. Bruton on a run out and an easy 2.
4 on none. Fast break, but I mean,
I like your chances.
Yeah.
Southern not liking the flow here, calling a timeout.
If you have lost a silver change purse, please come to the sports table.
6:03 to play here in the fourth. All Southern 68-39.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, there is
Did you lose a silver change purse?
I think I might have. You never know.
Never know.
I carry a lot of things in this suit, so.
It could take you to Let's Make a Deal. You probably got a rubber chicken in there somewhere.
You know.
A little bit of everything.
I played that game before. It's interesting. There's one thing you can enjoy out of this game is the fact that we are jamming in the band right now. That's beautiful. It's music to your ears.
Indeed. M4 always bringing it. Very talented group of musicians that we are blessed with here at UAPB. The M4. This is a smaller version of the actual full band, but much
Thank goodness.
larger version than a normal pep band. So it's kind of somewhere in the middle.
I mean, if we had the full band here, oh my goodness, I think the floors might start cracking out here.
Southern with the ball here with 8 on the shot clock. Whistle and a reach-in foul on Richardson, a long ways from the basket. With the shot clock down to 6. They'll reset the clock. at 30 seconds. 5:40 to play here, fourth quarter. Southern leading 68-39.
Trying to turn up.
Another three for Southern as they have continued to knock them down with regularity here today. 70-39 now, as that three was good by Jaden Towner. She's got 8 in the game. That was her second three-point basket.
It's been 3 City for a while now. They've been hitting more than they've been missing. Again, we don't have stats. I can't give you specifics, but
Hassan misses the three. Stick back is good for Darden. The offensive rebound and basket. 70-41 now.
And looks like they've abandoned the 2-3 zone and started going back to the man-to-man.
Ten on the shot clock. Top of the key here. Now left side of the lane blocked by Totten.
By
Richardson gets it poked away right to Totten here. El Hassan, the quick throwing on the brakes and laying it up.
Up and under. You love that play.
El Hassan with the basket. Stops on a dime there and gets the bucket. 70-43. Southern still leading big. Just over 4 minutes to go.
A little bit of a stare off there as the strip occurred. You know, showing Southern they are not out of this game mentally. I like the heart being shown by Bruton.
Well, Lady Lions continue to play hard.
That's for sure.
No quit, even though the big deficit. 5 on the shot clock here. Long three. Top of the key, no good. Rebound, Darden.
Unnecessary forced shot, but I mean, at this point in the game, you're really just trying to get out of here at this point in the game. And granted, they don't want to do that too much, but at 3:44 to left, it doesn't seem to be a way they can come back in unless something big occurs, a huge run. And I'm really hoping for that one.
Lagarde with the foul there. She just entered the game. Her first team foul number 2 of the quarter for Southern. Totten will take the right wing three.
That's a start. That's a start.
Totten now is 7 in the game. 70-46 Southern. Knocked out of bounds with 3:26 to play.
Starting to turn up the pressure, but just not enough to get the ball back onto their offensive side.
Butler will set it up out high. Now they'll work it left side here as Southern works the clock a little bit. 15 to shoot. And getting late in this one, just 3:13 to play. And a whistle and foul out high on the right wing here.
Probably a moving screen. Or I think that's what they called.
I'm gonna have the foul on Lady Lions trying to fight through it. Trying to go through this screen. I believe that was Darden. No word from the
whiffing ball
official scores table. And now we have another foul. El Hassan, that's her 5th. She's fouled out with 5 points in the ball game, and her afternoon is over for this one, as Coach Nate will bring in
the freshman
Shauna Shavers
out of Watson Chapel.
That's right.
If I had a bias, my grandmother taught at Jack Roby, which fed into Pine Bluff High, so there's that.
That's right. Another foul that long ways from the basket. Butler giving the perplexed look there to Taylor on the foul. So Butler, who had committed 3 fouls about 30 feet from the basket, has it done to her, and then she's going to go out of the ball game. With 2:50 to play as we are wrapping this one up here this afternoon. And Lady Lions are going to fall to 1-3 in conference play, not the start Coach Nate Kilbert and company were expecting.
Sure, that wasn't in their plans.
This year.
Yeah. But I mean, they have building blocks to work on. They just have to, because every other team with film capabilities is going to be watching this game. They're going to understand, okay, Lady Lions have some problems dealing with pressure. That's the one thing they're going to. That's one thing they're going to probably focus on tomorrow in practice, because you know basketball practice and the game schedules are super strange compared to the football ones, at least.
71-46. All Southern here with 2:40 to go in the ball game. And Taylor's pass was off the mark. And out of bounds, couldn't handle it. So turnover's going to give it back to Southern with 2:36 to play. And pressure here. Yeah, loose basketball near midcourt. Scott's got it now, driving in the lane and blocked by Shavers. Scott retains possession with 15 on the shot clock. They'll set it up here left side. Lagarde, the drive, kick out in the corner, 3-point shot, no good. And another offensive rebound and timeout called by Southern.
Coach
Not quite sure she's, I guess, trying to use this as a teaching moment in this situation. No reason to call a timeout up 25 with 2:08 to go, but
carried the one. Yeah, you're right, 25.
Questioning me?
No, never. I would never question the great and almighty Tim Stubbs on his math.
As many games as I call, I'm quick with the math. You
Hey,
have
man.
to be.
Got to be, man. Especially when you're adding up big numbers like these. But,
Anyway, 2:08 to go, and how was your Christmas and New Year's and birthday and
it's been a lot of time.
Easter and 4th of July and whatever else you had go on the last 2 weeks?
Looking at my watch, seeing how many days he got there, because I don't think it was all that. But either way, off the elbow shot. I'll get to that in a
Assume it
moment.
was good.
Another offensive rebound. Let's see. It was got my birthday. Had that. You remember the 9th? I hope you remember. You probably did.
January
it's all right.
9th?
Yes, of course. And then Christmas as well.
We're in January, and
The 9th was not too long ago. Kind of looking for a gift. No, all right, cool. Then there's Christmas. I spent Christmas with my family in Aledo, Texas. A lot of good time spent there. Shopping, a lot of shopping.
Okay.
Hate that. I really do hate clothes shopping, because it's just a plethora of see what fits me in this store, and a lot of things come up empty. I'm a big guy. Got a big chest.
big and tall store.
Exactly.
Free throws, no good. There were 90 seconds left in this one. 71-46, Southern in control as we start to wrap this one up. Off the glass, partially blocked. Shavers stays with it, and she'll shoot a pair here.
Work by her, fighting on the offensive rebound. But back to my holiday season. I really didn't do much else after that. Started preparing for school, and I didn't realize until the week before that school started on the 10th, which is the day after my birthday, which is kind of the worst birthday gift that UAPB has given me. But it's all good.
How dare they?
How dare they? Don't they know who I am?
Didn't check with you beforehand. Free throw good there by Shavers.
It's all good.
She's in the scoring column now, her first point. 1:13 to play again. Southern
Calling timeouts,
Calling
trying
timeouts, going over. They got the.
I know exactly what they're doing. I know exactly
they're
what they're
working on stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, we're all witnessing like their practice.
Yeah,
basically,
pretty much.
Instead of some coaches will take advantage of game-like situations to work on some things. If you have that luxury and a big lead, and that's what they're doing right now.
Let's see if Domino 5 works today against this against a 2-3 zone defense. I know I just made things up there, but those are actual plays from my my youth. Called those one.
Stellar amateur career that we've heard.
Stellar amateur career is a bit of a stretch, but
playground phenom.
Oh yes, of course, yes, definitely. Dunking on the 12-year-olds all day
sensation.
long. Okay, that one I'll give you. I'll give you that one. I'm not going to take advantage of UAPB to advertise myself, though. But
oh, turnover. No.
No. All right, didn't call it.
That was a backcourt they clearly missed there, but
you shook her head at it.
Butler.
Good
Finally,
defense.
She was just inevitably that ball was going to be turned over by Butler. As I thought she turned it over on a backcourt, they missed it. Either they didn't see it or.
Yeah, she shook her head. The lady referee shook her head no on that one. So I guess there was a touch by UAPB. Not entirely sure, but she saw something different than we did.
71-47 as we approach final 45 seconds of this one. Pull up from Totten, no good.
Hard shot, rush shot there, and
Butler will push it ahead for Southern. Left side, ball fake in the lane, blocked by Shavers.
Aggressive.
Foul's going to be called. Pretty solid defense, nevertheless, there by Shavers, even though she's going to get the foul.
You know, freshmen, they're always got a little bit extra in them, you know what I'm saying? A little more fights or something. They want to make their blocks emphatic, put a little nastiness to it, and that's what I'm seeing from Shavers there, and I'm liking it.
I like her game. Very athletic.
Uses her size on the inside.
I think she's going to be a good one.
You're already boxing out well. I saw that a couple times tonight.
Well, she was well coached in high school. Washington Chapel, not to mention that's where I went to high school, but seriously, they've won like 5 state championships the last 10 years. So they've had some great teams. That's what I mean. Leslie.
Do not have this.
Well, it was Leslie Bird, but back when I was in high school, recently married, last name changed, but they've done a fantastic job, and so that's why I know she was well coached.
Yeah, well, okay. I mean, I thought you were just bragging on your school again, but
it is what it is. So 71-47. Shot blocked. Butler on the run out with 15 seconds left. How about the little Euro step that blew the layup? And I don't know why we're still fouling at this point, but
I think that might have been a foul. They're going to call that one on.
It'll be on Scott. Yeah, that's her 4th team foul, number 5. 12.5 seconds left, and
this game is everything but the final whistle.
Finito.
Concluded. Done. Scoop moon. Rat moon.
Dunzo.
You don't know these terms.
No, you're getting in there. You're digging deep in the bag now. First shot is good for Totten.
They said man's not hot, so I got my jacket on and everything because man's not hot. You know what I'm saying? You have no idea.
I'm not sure what that means, but we'll talk about it later.
Sure, fine.
Offensive rebound by Darden. Second chance in the basket here by El Hassan is
great effort,
good,
man.
And that's, or Taylor rather.
You know what? They got that lead back down from 30 to about 21.
Played better in the 4th quarter, but just dug themselves a huge hole to climb out of as Taylor misses the free throw. Darden, another offensive rebound for her.
By her.
And now she's going to shoot 2, and this final 30 seconds of action is
Been
taking a
the
long time.
longest 30 seconds of your life, and mine as well. See,
Pretty typical in basketball, though. Usually that final minute does
turn into
take
12
about 15 minutes.
Yeah. But, I mean, if there's one thing you can say about the Lions is they're not quitters.
No way.
Not in
They
a
played
million
hard,
years.
but they're going to be disappointed and upset about this one and come back on Martin Luther King Day on Monday and look to turn things around. 9 points in the game now after the free throw or basket stick back there by Totten as we wrap things up. 71-52. Southern wins it by 19.
Off of a wonderful game. I mean, you know, a lot of problems in this game for sure, but pressure. That's what they have to look forward to in the next several games if they don't wrap this up real quick. So, I mean, that's the number one thing they're going to have to worry about in future games. Pressure and how to deal with it.
71-52 our final for our crew here this afternoon. Our UAPB TV Sports crew, Randy Kelley and TyRece Boone and Tim Stubbs, as we have men's action coming up for you shortly. UAPB and Southern. The Lady Jags knock off the Lady Lions 71-52. So long for a bit.